proper, so.
Yeah, you're still very short.
It's all right. You're in a taller chair. I just gotta find my
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're live.
There we go.
While Jim gets the live going on for the comments, I don't see anybody jumped on yet except Jim. So hi, everybody. I know it's like random Sunday night, 7:30 Central Time.
There we go.
It's Sunday night. People are doing their family things, enjoying the weather. But we have a mom-free house, so we decided to do a live stream because sometimes we disturb her when we do a live stream, and this way is better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just wait for people to come on. Jim got his notification. I'm afraid with the videos that are going up in the comments that I'm getting from social media is that a lot of people aren't getting notifications about my videos. People are saying like, wish you did videos again, and I've been. If you are new to my channel, you may not know, I used to do videos every night. At midnight, I would launch a video, set 12:01 Central Time Zone, so I could be the first video of the day for you or people or whatever.
Okay.
But since going through everything that I went through personally, and talking to other creators, and just feel like I was flooding the
There we go. Here's.
flooding the market with myself. So we went to a video every day between the regular channel and the vlog channel. So between the regular channel and the vlog channel, I will post every day. I think I just missed one day in the month. Could you do me a favor to give me tissues, because my nose is about to run down the street and around the block, and
You don't want to.
sorry. Just, if you bring the box over here, honey, that'd be okay. Hi, everybody.
You got Tara Hall.
Tara Hall, Tracy, Willow.
You said you want just the box?
Yes, please. Can you just bring the box over?
You might have to.
It might just keep
rearrange
going.
that area
No
just-
problem. No problem. Thank you. I'm just gonna forgive me, everybody. It's allergy time. It's allergy season.
It was my pleasure, Tara.
Oh, your pleasure. What happened?
Somebody asked me to do a shout out for Tara Hall on her birthday, which was
Oh, okay.
she was just, hey, Lisa's on.
And Susan.
Do you want me to try to make so you can read it over on your side?
No, I can see it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I can see it as
Yeah, she got new glasses.
yes. So you can just tell that my best friend doesn't watch all my videos because we already talked about these glasses.
Yeah.
But that's all right, you're forgiven. Yes, these are my Harry Potter inspired glasses. You like them? They have like a little Gryffindor plaid. I think they're supposed to be Burberry knockoffs, actually, because that's kind of like a Burberry plaid, but it's like a yellow plaid with like a burgundy frame, and I was like, they're roundish, and I was like, aw, but they're from Peepers,
Oh.
and they're 4.0.
Just FYI, I kind of let some of my viewers know what was going on with your health. So
Oh.
you might have people ask.
I talked about it too, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Jim was letting me know that he outed my health conditions again. He needs to stop talking about me in my channel, on his channel. He's gonna, like, spoiler alert. That's what you need to do, put up spoiler alerts. Spoiler alert.
Never.
Hey, finally made it to a live stream. Yeah, Patty, because we decided to do it when everybody wasn't asleep. Usually, like I've mentioned before, we're accommodating mom's schedule when she likes to eat and nap and that kind of stuff. So we were able to come on early today because she went to a graduation this weekend, and she'll be back tomorrow. So that's kind of exciting.
She's in Illinois.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Carolyn.
Carolyn from Canada.
Trucker gal.
Hey?
No, that's her. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Canadian trucker gal.
I don't read.
Oh, Jan's there.
You can twist this so.
Good.
I
Why
feel
you
like-
said you were going to do it, but then you didn't do it?
I don't know. But because Becker, it's your camera and you can.
I'm very tall today compared to Jim. Usually I sit in a lower chair and he sits in a higher chair, but if you watch my vlog channel, you know I'm having a little leg issues, so I'm needing to to sit up a little taller so I can get out of the chair later. That's all.
I told you I can fix it where I can just hit a button that will eject you out of your
That'd be nice,
seat.
wouldn't it? A little 007 action. We'll call you Q. So how's everybody doing in this beautiful day today? It was kind of icky here. It was like gonna thunderstorm, of thunderstorms, and then it was like and then not, and then warm and hot. Nebraska girl. What is your other channel? My other channel is Jeri-Ann Vlogs. It's in the description of like all my videos. If you hit the little arrow that's around the end of the title, it'll drop down in the description box, and in there you'll see a link to it. So like I mentioned when I first came on, between the vlog channel and the main channel, I try to have a video every day. Instead of having sometimes 2 videos a day, I'm doing at least just once a day. So there was a vlog this morning, and there was a regular channel video yesterday of organizing. What do you...
Patty says that she wants to tell you that she really loved your honesty, that you helped her out through some rough patches, sending big hugs to you.
Oh, Patty, I'm so glad we were able to help, because I find inspiration from others, so I'm so grateful to be able to inspire others to get through what they're getting through. I think that that's so important. So many times with depression or with anxiety or with abuse or whatever you're going through, you feel like you're alone in the world, and you're like, nobody will understand what I'm going through. Because everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people really want to put on a good face or a front, or I don't know if it's just our generation or how we were raised, but we just have, everything's fine, and inside you're just like tore up. So it's important that I feel like I could be as honest as possible so that I can help others through what they're going through. I'm just moving around because it's easier. I will be a wiggle wart because I have to keep moving or else I hurt too much. So
Sandy said she was enjoying the weather today, that she got sunburned from sitting in the yard.
Careful, SPF 40.
Oh, come out to Missouri, where Mother Nature is truly having PMS.
Yes, but if Jim ever went outside, he would get sunburned too. So I don't know what he's talking about.
That's why I don't.
You can't get sunburned sitting in front of the PS4.
That's why
I'm just saying.
I don't go out that much. I'm a night person, or there is no sun.
Or under the tree shade. Nancy, hi Nancy. You are an amazing couple. I'm trying. I love the. Nope, keep going.
I love the way you
put each
other first before themselves.
Aw.
You're a blessing, or you are blessed, excuse me.
Yeah.
And then Sarah says, so good to see you both from
Smyrna, Georgia.
Okay, I'm glad you can read that.
Well, I have a friend that grew up in Smyrna, Georgia. Her name was Dorinda. Lisa's like, ew.
Nebraska girl says, I always burn, I don't tan at all. I'm the same way. I burn, I peel, I'm white again. Why do I even try?
I just watched something on social media where a girl was like, oh, it's so great to be blonde hair and blue-eyed. And she's like, you know, here I am sitting in the car so I can have some shade. Here I am sitting in the car so I can have shade, because when you have blue eyes, you're really, really sensitive to the light. It's so much brighter. And I was like, yes, I have sunglasses for all years, all shades. Even when it's overcast, I have to wear sunglasses. So, and the same thing with burning.
Hello from Turtletown, Tennessee.
All right.
Never heard of it. It must be a small town.
I don't know.
Vicky says, nice to see you.
What do they shell at Turtletown? I'm just kidding.
Vicky was saying, nice to see you from Ottawa, Canada.
Hi, Vicky.
Ottawa.
I don't think it's late there. It's not, it's early there, I mean, right? It's earlier there.
It's in Ontario, so it's probably earlier. I don't know where everything's located in Canada.
Canadian trucker gal, just...
Look at the sun and my Irish skin burn.
Exactly. If I listen to the weather report and see that there's going to be sun, I start to sweat. So I can totally relate to a sunburn by just thinking about it. Oh. A very small town. She said a very small town.
London ONT.
What?
Shelly says, hi guys from London ONT.
Ontario.
I guess.
No, I'm telling you. That's
Okay.
what I went to use. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
But I don't see that. Oh, I see it up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so
Hi, Sherry.
I'm so white. I'm see-through.
Hi.
I'm neon white.
Oh, gosh. You're so funny.
It's
8:40,
8:40, so they're an
okay.
hour ahead of us.
Oh, okay. So you're ahead of us. That's what I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. Thank you for that, though. Well, it was kind of like we were trying to pick a time, and I was like, well, what's a good time? And we play that game, HQ Trivia, daily as a family, every day at 8 o'clock, but they're actually taking some time off. From this Sunday to next Sunday, they'll be off the game. So I was like, hey, we can do it earlier. Mom's not here. We can do it as loud as we want to. Ohio, 8:41, yeah. Ohio,
We got family in Ohio.
Yeah, that's the East Coast. We have family all up and down the East Coast.
Yeah, 6:40 in Utah.
Utah's only 6:40. How did you manage that? I didn't know that. I thought you had Pacific time zone in Utah. Oh well, I didn't know that.
Well, it is Pacific. Well, no, it's an hour. Okay.
It's only an hour. Yeah.
No, they're mountain.
Yeah, I see that. By what she said, I can figure that math out myself.
How you both doing?
Walk by Faith, Houston. Oh, Houston, Texas. Sorry. Oh, she must have said she was from Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, I'm from Houston.
Yeah, mountain time zone. That's right.
Walk by faith, not by sight. Yep, Texas. Woo woo.
Teja.
Oh, we're birthday twins, Tracy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm not that I didn't understand what you're saying. I'm trying to read, and it's
Where's your glasses?
the glasses aren't for the monitor far away. They're only for up close.
Okay. Well,
So
if I take my
no,
glasses off,
I'm
everything
doing
is
it. I'm doing
smaller.
it. It's taking me a minute. It's taking
Yeah.
me a minute. Do you like the Midwest?
Now, or do you
Oh.
prefer the East Coast and the weather? We're not far enough west for my
Yeah.
my taste.
I have to tell you, I actually kind of like it here. Like I mentioned, for a lot of people, it does remind me a lot of like where I grew up on Long Island in the 70s, where like that whole, it's okay to play in the street when you're a kid. You don't have to worry about getting run over by somebody who's impatient, or, you know, I'm sure people get kidnapped, and I'm not trying to say that, but I just feel like it was much more prevalent with the amount of people there. Maybe the odds were whatever. But the kids here, there's a real different sense of community that we didn't have when we left, but we had when we were growing up. So I like it here. It does get a little hot for me in the summertime, especially during menopause. But you know, it's just I miss my family on the East Coast and some of the food, but I don't miss the East Coast. I don't really miss New York. I used to call it the hurry up and wait state when I was there, because that's the only place you go 60 miles an hour between stop signs.
You got a new, it says new to the channel, Psychological Eats.
Welcome. Sorry I have gum. I'm not sorry I have gum. I'm sorry for you that I have gum, because I probably snap it from time to time. And I am sorry if that bothers you. It's just, it helps me mentally not think about the discomfort, believe it or not. Does anybody else have that? Where if you distract your, I don't know. I'm finding out now that it's probably ADD that was undiagnosed when I was young, that I have like these 3 reels in my brain that have to get occupied for me to concentrate on something. So it's kind of like I'm chewing gum.
Is that the squeaky noise I hear
Yes.
every day?
So I have to, like, I'm chewing gum so I not think about the pain while I'm doing this live stream. So forgive me if it snaps in your ear. I apologize. But
Tracy says, yes, sweet birthday twins. You have been an inspiration to me because I have a lot of the same health problems.
oh, Tracy, I'm happy and sad to hear that. I always say that. It's kind of like I'm really wouldn't wish these things on anybody,
Burbank.
but if you have to have them, at least we have a sense of camaraderie and you feel like you're not alone, and that's really important. But yeah, it's like that's what makes me happy and sad when someone says they're going through the same things I am. when there are health issues and stuff, because then I'm like, I feel really bad. Up, so I gotta see the Bronx. Hi, Jerry.
No, it's Burbank, California. Oh,
Oh.
okay. Joanne Fritz. I'm sorry, or Fitz.
From the Bronx. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot.
I'd rather send you back to the Bronx, the Bronx Zoo.
Rude. I wouldn't mind. The only thing I didn't like about the Bronx Zoo is the where that not birds of paradise. The world of birds was. So like the whole, if you've never been to the Bronx Zoo, like the whole zoo is here, and then you have to walk up this hill all the way over there, and then that's where the birdhouse was. Why? I have no idea. It was just, I hated it. I love birds, and it was like the worst part of the walk. And it was always at the end, like where my mom parked and we would do the zoo a certain way. It was always at the end, and either everybody was too tired to do it, or
Ooh, we got so
you were
many-
exhausted and dragging your butt up the stairs.
We got somebody here from New
That's fine.
Zealand.
What?
Nancy is from New Zealand.
Oh, hi, Nancy. Nancy, what time is it there? My goodness. Hello from Massachusetts.
Sometime tomorrow.
Ha ha ha. It's sometime tomorrow in New Zealand, you think? It's spring in New Zealand. I mean, it's fall in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
It's autumn. She's having her pumpkin spice latte. I'm just kidding. Probably not. Peggy Button. You guys are great. Love ya. You both and all the... I'm
Viewers,
sorry.
Have a good night.
I'm so trying. Bye. Can you do questions for me, because I think it's starting to hurt me. No,
Okay.
that's okay. Sorry.
Let's see here. Lori says, well, since everybody's sharing their state, weather, and time, I'm from Oregon. It's beautiful, sunny, 80 degrees, and it's 5:55 there.
Okay, so why is it 80 degrees in Oregon? I didn't know it got that hot there.
It does sometimes. It's a rarity.
That's cray cray.
Yeah, I know.
But you can just mark that off the list. No, I'm kidding.
But it's a cool 80
Yeah,
degrees. 'Cause
it's a
got
dry
that-
heat.
No, it's got
No,
that
I'm just
nice,
saying, like-
it's got that nice moist sea breeze and
Yeah, I lived by the moist sea breeze, sweetheart. I know how that's like.
yeah, but your moist sea breeze was at sea level. Theirs is a little higher in elevation.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Hello from Ohio. Hello, Ohio.
Oh, we got somebody from Bowling Green. Bowling Green, Missouri? Or Missouri?
Right. Aunt Sue calls it Missouri, and Mom calls it Missouri, and they always fight about it. But you call it St. Louis, or do you call it St. Louis? That's another thing. So.
My daughter's in Bowling Green.
Okay,
I
so
got a
it's from
cousin up in
Texas, so-
Bowling Green.
Lisa said it's 72 degrees, LOL. That's funny.
Yeah, she can keep her desert heat 72 degrees.
It's not desert heat. 72
It's desert.
It's hotter here, 72 degrees. It was 77 degrees here before.
Yeah, but it's not a dry heat.
It's not dry in Texas. It's humid. They've got their mosquitoes in where Lisa lives is so big that that's the name of the
Hi, can you get off my face?
That's the
Don't
name-
suck my brains, okay?
that's
Just
the
leave me
name
alone.
that's the name of the AAA baseball team is the Skeeters, because that's how big their mosquito population is. Dude, not even. Oh man. Oh, so humid. I know.
So how'd you enjoy the winter down there in Texas? Ha 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 ha.
She had winter.
I know.
She don't care. She lived in New York for 20 years. What is a little? What is 1 inch of snow on the ground when you're in Texas? It's all those other people that don't know how to drive. Oh yeah, the Skeeters. LOL. Exactly. Exactly. So if it's not the Skeeters, then it's the Gators in the back creek. No, it's a bayou. Anyhow, let's stop talking about that because we could be here all day. Can you read me what Lori said?
Yeah, I can get pretty warm here. It rains a lot, especially in the spring, but it can get up into the lower hundreds.
Oh wow.
Well, that's it. You know what? We're leaving the country. We're leaving the
Bloodsuckers.
country. We're going to frickin' Switzerland.
Susan said bloodsuckers.
Yeah. We definitely had a winter this year for Texas. And yeah.
Well, the
boy,
summer
it-
plans. So I see that Nebraska girl asked about summer plans. That's kind of like It's really depending on a few things,
Yeah.
honestly, and we're seeing how some things work out. But I have a cousin in New York who's getting married, and I really would like to be there. But if I don't, I'm sure he'll understand. Potentially might be taking a trip with Lisa or to Texas with Lisa. She comes here, we go there. Maybe Florida. I have no idea. It's really like I don't have plans. It's hard to make plans. It is.
Yes, there is a plan for Jim. Jim is planning on trying to get his wife out of his hair for 2 weeks.
Then who will do his hair? That's the question.
It will just grow wild, and you can fix it when you get home.
Wild and unruly.
Well, it would match my personality.
This is very true. Okay, so why am I sweating? You have the air on and the fan's on, and I'm starting to sweat. And I'm far away from the light, so it's not the light. Plus, the light is LED, and it's got no heat. I'm sweating.
It's called menopause.
It sure is.
At least it was ouch. How'd you spill all over
It's
yourself?
not sealing properly. It just came through the under the top.
Oh, that reeks. Oh, look, the fry lap is here. Hi, Mary. Hi, Peter.
Oh, hi, Mary. Mary, I just spilled unsweet tea all over me. Because, you know. Mary, who won the flag football game? I gotta know. I gotta know.
You wave.
What'd you say?
Susan,
wave.
yeah.
We had plans to go to Illinois to take Mom to the graduation. But I have steadily become more injured. So if you don't watch the vlog channel, let me tell you what's going on. Last Friday, we celebrated Mother's Day in Springfield. We took Mom to Springfield, and it's been a while. You just keep it.
You just keep it real with the spill.
For real. I mean, you can't. There's no stain-free shirts.
She doesn't even know who won.
She's like, I was too busy watching YouTube. I had a lactic acid burns on the back of your leg. So if you remember, like when you start exercising for the first time, sometimes your muscles will burn. It was just like that. And then like 2 days later, my knee started to bother me, the bad one that I had the surgery on. And then 2 days later, my hip also started bothering me. So like the pain was moving up. And then 2 days after that, my back. So it started like, I have this like pain. I've actually started, you could turn that to look over there.
Turn what?
Turn the camera to look to see. No, just the camera. Just the,
To where?
The kitchen. Turn the camera.
I'm
Turn that. No, that. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't turn that far.
Jim.
I'm trying to, Jerry.
There you go. Pull it down. Pull it down. So I had Jim dig my walker out of the closet. The walker that I had from the surgery.
Excuse my hand.
I also had first I was using my cane, and when I would bear weight on my leg, it would go out from under me. So I was asking him, like, let me try this. And this, I have to tell you, at first I was like, I'm going to have to go to the emergency room on Monday and get it checked out, because that's what happened when I had the septic arthritis a few years ago. It's the same sort of feeling, except that was progressively worse faster. Let's put it that way. By 5 days, then it was like, don't even touch me. I can't even stand with the walker.
Nancy also wants to know what kind of surgery you had.
Nancy, I had torn a meniscus in my right knee dancing at a Third Day concert. Third Day is a Christian rock band. And over the course of 5 days while I was working, it got infected. So the following Tuesday, they they cleaned up the edges of the meniscus tear, and they cleaned off some septic arthritis, and then drew fluid out, tested it, and found out that I had a staph infection previous to the hospitalization. So there was staph infection in my knee. So I spent 14 weeks on antibiotic through a PICC line straight to my heart to basically keep endocarditis at bay. So you're right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you just worried? You nervous? Oh, I'm sorry. don't get mushed. It's gonna be okay. Because last night, Jim got me my walker. Thank you, by the way. It was a nice surprise. Because we talked about it, and he's like, "Oh, to get tomorrow." And I was like, "Okay." And then he ended up coming in with it, which is really sweet. Walking with the walker, I feel like 30% better today because I'm not having to put the weight on it. So I'm allowing it to heal. Without the walker and with the cane, I still have to bear more weight on it. So I feel like I wasn't allowing it to heal. I've been doing some of the PT exercises that they gave me last time after the surgery, which I don't know if it's what I should be doing, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm keeping my mobility going. If I can't get up and move so much, I'm at least making sure that my joints are good. And I did like on the walker, sometimes you could stand on your tiptoes, and I just did all the things I'm trying to do as much as I can. I will be going to the doctor tomorrow. Well, I will be. I told Jim, this is the story. This morning I woke up and I felt tons better because I started using the walker last night. Then I fell back to sleep, and when I woke up from falling back to sleep, I didn't feel as good as I did the first time, but I still felt better than yesterday. I feel much better now than I did when I woke up before. So I said, I'm having this whole insurance issue thing because we switched insurance companies, and our doctor doesn't take it, but the clinic does, blah, blah, blah. So I think I have to find a new primary, but I might not have to because I might just have to go to an orthopedist. So the clinic that I go to is only open Monday through Friday, so I have to call in the morning. If I wake up in the morning and it's as bad as it was on Saturday, then I'm just going to go to the emergency room, and that's the plan we have right now. So just want to let everybody know. So if you don't see videos from me, I'll try to get onto socials and let you guys know how everything is and what's going on and the story. So if you don't yet follow me on like Instagram, Facebook. If I post on Instagram, it goes to Facebook, so you'll see that. And if I post on Instagram, Facebook, it goes to Twitter, so you'll see that. I probably won't do any TikToks. But there's no link to TikTok down below anyway. So yeah, that's it. I mean, what?
Why are those? Nothing.
They're having a conversation?
No, and her messages are getting restricted, and they're not that.
Well, you can see them, can't you?
I did for a brief second.
Okay. It could just be certain words. So certain words get restricted, Susan. So it's saying that your messages are restricted. So just give us a second, figure out what's going on. Maybe it's certain words.
No,
Can't see them.
It's not letting me do anything.
Okay, sorry.
I'm trying to.
Susan, try to say your word. Try to say your message again with different words. maybe that'll help. Just leave it. See if she can try again.
Because I can't.
But anyway, so that's the story. I mean, Medical Nerds Unite. So we talked about a lot of medical things tonight.
Oh, I think she took it back. Okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I am just taking ibuprofen and topical ibuprofen. It's basically Valtrain, but it's like the generic form, and it's basically like a topical anti-inflammatory, and I could use it up to 4 times a day. Sorry, did you guys hear me curse? We back?
Yeah.
Did I just curse? Did you guys hear me curse? Please tell me if you heard me curse.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. The alarm went off for the game that's canceled. I don't know if it's going to go off again, but if it does, I'll take care of it. But
Yeah.
Jim accidentally shut it off instead of snoozed it. Are you guys back? I don't know if I'm actually back.
Yeah, yeah. You can see
Okay.
your activities and whatnot.
Okay.
Didn't hear you curse.
Yay.
We lost you for a second. Okay.
Sorry. Sometimes it slips out. When I was working at the police department here in Rolla, one of the police officers came in to meet me, and he said a bad word. And he said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I said, "Don't worry about it. I'm from New York. They teach you how to curse in kindergarten." And he looked at me. He was like, "They do?" I was like, "No, they
You
don't."
can tell that
Just everybody
Jim
talks
would
like that.
take the pain for you if he could. Yeah, I would, Debbie.
I wouldn't want him to, though, Debbie. Thank you.
What?
I don't want you to take the pain.
I know.
If you did, I'd take care of you, but that's not what I want. I want it to go away from both of us.
Yeah.
Sorry about losing us for a second. So, no cursing.
Started doing intimate testing Okay, Lisa was talking about she was starting to do intermittent fasting
Yes.
to try and lose it, and I lost 13 pounds in 2 weeks so far.
She's talking to somebody about weight loss?
Yeah, because they were talking about couldn't do surgery until they lost some weight because of one thing
Gotcha.
or another.
See, my surgery was obviously emergent because I had a staph infection. I was still plus size at the time. It wasn't a knee replacement or anything. But it was really funny because we talk a lot about the preconceived notion of your appearance. So a lot of times when you go to a doctor and you're a plus size person, they chalk up
Oh, something's going on with my computer.
Okay. Or is it your internet? Is the phone working?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're a plus size person, they chalk everything up to your weight, depending on your doctor. Some doctors are a lot better than they have been. But it's not just doctors. When I was there, I have bad knees because I was an athlete. I played softball for 13 years, and I was the catcher for 12 and a half of them. I actually started in right field until I realized I could catch. But squatting is never good when you're, on your knees. Thin, athletic men will tell you that as well. But anyway, when I was there at the hospital, I was running the group home. I was taking care of everybody, and the nurse came, and I asked her to help me to the bathroom. It was the day of my surgery. I just got back to the room, and I asked if she could help me go to the bathroom. And she's like, well, who helps you when you're at home? Who helps me do what when I'm at home? Do the dishes? Take out the garbage? I don't know what her question was. I really did it because it was kind of like not in timing with saying, hey, could you help me go to the bathroom? And she was like, well, who helps you at home? It was like, can you help me go to the bathroom? Sure. Go in there, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going, doing my thing. And then she's like, who helps you when you're at home? So my brain didn't go like, who helps me go to the bathroom? I was like, I realized what she said. And I was like, nobody? I was like, I help other people learn how to go to the bathroom. Is that the alarm again?
No.
Okay. So it was just bizarre. I mean, people have preconceived notion. I don't know if Mary's still on, but Mary's talked about this before because she looks like CF is a hidden disease. It's like she looks healthy. So she couldn't possibly be sick or nothing could be wrong with her because she just looks like a healthy, vibrant young woman. So it's weird that you have to it's okay to have to explain your story, but it's just weird that we have to, we just all get our life stories printed on a t-shirt. People talk like the side effects of being chipped. What'd she say?
Preach.
Preach. People talk about the side effects of being chipped, but I'm like, I can't wait till they have the thing where you can scan my medical history and I don't have to tell everybody my story. I'm waiting for that day. You can chip me all you want. I have to bring out my phone. My phone's got But anyway, it's weird. My dad had the same thing. My dad was 6'3", and he was like 390 pounds most of his life, 75 pounds around there. So he was a big guy, and he had kidney disease, and he never had diabetes. And he just had kidney stones when he was young, and he had, I don't know, maybe he was too tall or too big for his kidneys. Who knows, no? So every time he was be at the hospital and the doctor, and he'd be like, seeing the nephrologist, how long have you been diabetic? He's like, I'm not diabetic. There's the same story you have to go through all the time. All the time.
We should just have cards printed out so we can hand them to the doctor. Hey, doctor, here's my medical history in a short note.
Mary's got a notebook. We should just make all notebooks. That's what we had at the group home. We used to have a medical history book for everybody. It had all of their current medications and side effects and how many and their dosages on a separate piece of paper. It had their medical history. It had their actual diagnoses and all of their conditions that they had. And you just go to the doctor and you hand the doctor the book and you're like, here you go. Insurance cards are in the pouch in the front. I don't have to do nothing. But
mine would be a short read.
No.
ADD with hyperactivity, do not like doctors, do not like medicine, have fun.
I was going to say, you've had a few things before. Hi from New Jersey. Hi, New Jersey. I really could go for some disco fries right now, but I can't eat French fries.
I'm going to say.
It's very sad. I actually was never a big French fry eater unless I went to the diner. I had
They
French
need,
fries
they
and
need
turkey
to, they
gravy.
need to bring a checkers here so I can go out and leave it at home and get myself a big fat order of their fully loaded fries.
Listen, you can have your fully loaded fries. We're going to Checkers. I'm getting wings.
That's fine. You can have wings.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I love their wings. Their wings are so big that you can fly them like with a 747. I'm just saying.
Chili cheese fries. Yeah.
Wait,
Lisa
what?
doesn't even know what disco fries are. Lisa doesn't know what disco fries are. She never been to Jersey.
Lisa, do you remember going to the diner with Adam and we get? Like,
Oh, wait a minute. No, don't tell me. I'm
oh yeah, that's
fasting
true.
and
That's
starving.
true. Never mind. We'll talk about it some other day. Between 5 and what is it? Between 9 and 5. We'll talk about it on Monday between 9 and 5.
Tonight's rough. Yeah, well.
Tonight is rough here too. I'm also fasting. So Lisa, they're in the comments talking. Oh, go ahead.
Mary's like, favorite wing place, regular or boneless adult chicken nuggets.
Jim, that's Jim. Jim only has boneless wings, adult chicken nuggets. The only reason that I don't choose boneless wings anymore is because usually they're coated in breading. So I try to go to a place that, because I'm doing low, almost no carb. I try to go to a place that has fried naked wings. Not naked, they can have sauce on them, but not coated in breading.
Sorry, Lisa. Bye. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What'd she say?
She said, oh no, gotta go. We're talking about food now.
I'm also doing intermittent fasting, guys. So I don't know if you know that. I've lost a bit, which you can't really tell.
And I love the adult chicken nuggets, Mary says.
Dipped in honey, right, Mary?
Honey barbecue wings.
No,
sounds
just
good
honey.
right now.
She goes to McDonald's to get chicken nuggets. She just gets honey.
Oh.
You should try that. You like honey.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys watched my Fry Life haul, I shared with you Mary's sister Rachel's Etsy shop. Rachel's got a new collection coming out soon. 3 days from yesterday? 2 days? 3 days? Was it this morning I looked at the post? I don't remember. But you really should check it out because she's really amazing. She had a picture of a dinosaur holding a frame with flowers in it. It's a happiness collection. I'm very excited.
That's what you said to me.
What?
Mary likes honey.
Mary likes chicken nuggets with honey. What?
Is it just chicken nuggets and honey, or is it honey in general?
I don't know. I've never seen her eat it with anything else.
Ah.
I love the adult chicken nuggets. Wait.
Just
What's
hearts.
between? No, something's between the
Yeah,
hearts.
it looks like yeah, it's like an X, like a box with an X in it. But Jamie, I'm
box
trying
with an
to
X?
get my hands on a bottle of Texas moonshine mead. Yeah, I heard about that. That'd be interesting to give that a try. Texas moonshine mead.
No. What does she say after that? Just forward out.
I just found out.
Oh, it exists. Oh, okay.
Speaking about mead, I'm thinking about a glass of that now.
No, we can wait.
I know.
Because I'm not gonna let him have a cocktail while I'm sitting here sweating, because that'll just make me sweat more.
Well, that's why I wasn't thinking about you getting a drink, because you're sweating too much.
Menopause is real, boys and girls. I'll tell ya.
Yeah, tell me about that. 4 o'clock in the morning when you've kicked all the covers onto me, and all of a sudden I find myself in a pile of lava.
Well, here's the thing that you have to remember. My mom passed away when she was 49. So I didn't get, and my Aunt Pat died when she was 49. And my Aunt Mary had a hysterectomy when she was in her 30s. I've never seen a woman in my family go through menopause.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved by the time Janie and Alicia were going through it. They didn't go through it until after I moved. This is rough, people. It's rough.
Do you have an Etsy shop? I would
I
love
don't
to
have an Etsy
buy
shop.
something that you have crafted.
I don't have an Etsy shop. But
We don't.
thank you.
Yeah, we don't have an Etsy shop. Etsy shop. Oh.
Easy for him to say.
Mm-hmm. But we have talked about the possibility of selling some of the things that she crafts on.
Yeah.
Or I thought we talked about that at one point in time.
But finish it on where?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
I haven't researched it yet.
Well, the original plan was during the RV to go to craft fairs and stuff.
Yeah.
But we don't even know what's happening right now because life happens when you're making plans. Or we make plans and God laughs, right? Is that how it goes?
Yep.
Well, I was going to tell you, he doesn't always laugh because sometimes you're on the right track. Sometimes he's all about it, you know. He's like, oh, that's exactly what I had in mind for you. That's a good path to be on, you know. What is...
You could do an auction.
Oh, I could. No, I'm honestly, I have to tell you the truth, and Lisa can attest to this because we tried to sell these homemade bags that we were making. I am the world's worst salesperson. First of all, I want to give everybody everything. I don't value my time properly, which is really terrible. I only ever had one successful garage sale, and that's really because I was doing it with other people. I'm just the worst. I just be like, oh, that only cost me $2 to make. You could just have it for $2. No, that's not how that works. So I'm really the worst. I am. I couldn't sell water to a guy in the desert. I think that's the line I always used to use, right?
Yeah, something like that.
That's why I was not a successful Tupperware lady. I was not a successful Pampered Chef lady. I was not successful. I'm not a successful salesperson. Now, was a very successful teacher. I can do that. And that's why I'm here. Oh, man alive.
What?
I'm making sure I don't spill anymore.
You have the luck with spillage that I could give you a container that is airtight and ready to go to space with NASA, and you would still find a way to spill it on yourself.
My mom used to call it her continental shelf, her large chest area that would catch all the food. And I say to everybody when I spill food on my shirt, I've never dropped it in my lap. I've never dropped food in my lap. You skinny people might have dropped food in your lap. Never once has it happened to me in my entire life. Maybe when I was a baby.
Hey. Take it from a skinny person. I don't know how anybody spills anything on their lap because I'm like a vacuum cleaner when it comes to food. It's like...
You don't even use a napkin unless we're having gyros. It's the most bizarre thing ever. Like, how do you not get tacos on your hands when you're eating taco night? How do you not get, like... I don't even understand. It's Philly cheesesteak night, he doesn't use a napkin. I'm like... How is this possible?
Like I said, I'm a human vacuum cleaner. You put food in my hand, it's like...
And here I am.
Look, they're clean.
Here I am like this. I'm like, I go...
Blot.
Yeah,
blot,
when
blot,
I eat, I'm
blot.
like constantly. And here he is like, oh, you could take my napkin back and put it back in the pot. I didn't use it.
Yeah.
I said, we're like Jack Sprat and his wife, but I don't eat the fat and he doesn't eat the lean. It's more like I eat the vegetables when he eats the crap. I make the mess where he stays nice and neat. I'm like, we're just different. We're polar opposites for certain things. But I meant that's what makes it work. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Marsha.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Oh, hi, Jim. You gotta.
Yeah.
She's like, hello, Jeri-Ann. Oh, hi, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jim. You guys know Jim? Do you guys like Jim's haircut and his little man bun? I like it. I really like my haircut. I'm actually sitting here going, if I had more hair now, as I'm having this hot flash, and the air conditioning's on, and the fans are on, and the purifier is on, and I'm...
She goes on and on about how warm she is. I'm like, let me just get a bucket of ice and dump it down your shirt. We'll solve the problem right there.
That's all right. I can go for that. I could go for that.
And just line your chair with like trash bags or some sort of highly absorbent material.
I'll stand in the bathtub and you can just hose me down.
There we go.
That's funny. What did Susan say?
You know it's a new shirt if it doesn't have a stain on it.
You know, let me tell you something. Mary loves the band bun.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You know that before I was 50, I was probably like 15 or 20. When you know how to get a stain of all kinds of varieties out of a shirt, you know you're a spiller. That's all I have to say about that. Like, oh, okay, so it's coffee. Okay, so this is what we have to do for coffee. Oxy peroxide, but now they have OxyClean, so you don't have to use peroxide. So it's like peroxide mixed with baking soda. Yes, we're going to make a lava volcano, but it'll get the stain out. Don't you worry. Unbelievable.
Oh, it's funny, too, because I look at my shirt and going, okay, Jay, did you wear my shirt? There's a stain on it for some reason.
Jim has stains from, like, his belly rubbing against the counter. That's what happens when he's cooking and he'll, like, splash and his belly hits the counter, he'll be like, you could see like the counter line height on his shirt. But
Yeah. That's why I was so glad most of my work shirts when I was working were black, because then you wouldn't see the factor that, oh, he was leaning against the counter or leaning against the sink while doing dishes. And I can honestly, say that, hey, you know what? My shirt and whatnot might have stains from doing dishes, but guess what? They're clean.
He's been amazing. I mean, we talked about this before about like the reason we decided to go forward with this next couple of months to have Jim available to help with to be home while we're doing the rearranging and all that stuff. But to know that he's home now that I'm going through this, it's almost like when I was working out of the home and whenever I would take vacation, I would catch a cold. Did that happen to you guys? Get sick? Your body is like gotten relaxed enough where it's like, oh, she stopped moving. Let's get that virus running through her body or whatever. I kind of wonder if that's not what's going on now. Like, Jim's home now so he can help take care of me. So my body's like, oh, it's about time somebody's going to help take care of you. I don't really know that that's true, but it's just really weird timing.
Weird, yeah.
It's just really weird timing. We have gotten some work done, though. We made a really good schedule, right?
Yeah. I can't make it come to
Go ahead. Go get it. You're okay. We made a good schedule of types of work. So Jim wanted to have a schedule to help him, but I'm not a schedule kind of girl unless it's like an appointment. So, because I never know how I'm going to feel. So it's hard to make plans. So what we did was we made tentative plans. We said Sunday we're going to take the day off, inspired by Mary and Peter. Monday we're going to do housework. Any little house projects, changing the light bulbs, working in the yard, whatever. That's going to happen on Monday. Tuesday is going to be our purge session. So whatever room we're ready to purge stuff next, that will happen on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be our second day off and really family day. That's what we talked about. If mom wants to take a trip into the city, if mom wants to take a trip to Jeff City, if me and Jim just want to take a ride somewhere, then that'll happen on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday are going to be YouTube days. Most likely cooking and crafting Thursdays and Fridays. And then Saturday is going to be the catch-up day. So whatever we didn't get done during that week will happen on Saturday. Are you okay?
Yeah, Mom tried
I heard you
calling
say,
me,
uh-oh.
and she was just letting me know that they got there on safely. And
Oh, okay,
hotel
good.
and all that fun stuff.
Oh, okay, good. Sorry.
So I was sending
He
her,
said, uh-oh, and I got worried, but everything's okay.
I was sending her a text to say, sorry, we're doing a live.
No, you're okay. You're okay. I just want to make sure.
Sorry.
So that part has been really good. And then we sit down, starting last week, we sat down on Monday and we said, this is what we're going to try to accomplish Monday. We went to our whole big list of honeydew stuff, projects, and said, change the light bulbs in the carport, change the air filter and the air conditioning filter, like just stuff like that. And we was like, all right, we try to get to that this week. And then we're going to finish purging the bedroom on Tuesday and whatever it is. So it's helping him, but it's also important that he's understanding. And it's really important that it's really meant a lot to me is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. That you have been much more flexible with that. This week,
I'm not sitting here going, it's Monday. We said we were going to do this. We didn't get it done. What's wrong with us?
Right. Well, no, don't fib.
The anxiety.
Don't fib. You kind of getting that way, but we talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
But he's doing so good. He's like, maybe I said to him Tuesday, I was like, let's do this. And I was like, maybe we can get to this at night. And we went ahead and we set the camera and we did the rest of the dressers. And now we just have to do the closet. So it's just little things like allowing yourself a schedule, but allowing yourself to be flexible with the schedule depending on how I'm feeling and stuff.
The way we set up this particular schedule, sorry I interrupted you, is we've got like each day has like what we're going to attempt to do for the day. Like today, Sunday. You did?
You were looking at your phone.
Sorry.
It's okay. He was just going to repeat what I just said, so I was letting him know that I told you guys.
Starting at it says hi.
Hi!
Everybody says that they like the schedule. Allows us time to work, play, and have family time.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's important. And especially like me, I noticed that I tried to space out like when it's a physically exhausting activity. Like Monday, house cleaning, and the next day we're purging. I get to and this is obviously the way we set it up.
Yeah, that's
but
where
I
we
get
are.
to really like sit and do the organizing, where Jim does like a lot of physical stuff. So I still can do stuff after we've done work around the house on Monday, and then we take Wednesday to rest, and then Thursday, if we decide to do cooking videos, then we craft on Friday or both sometimes. And we didn't really get to that this week because that's when I really started to have a lot of pain in my leg. That's when the hip pain started around like Thursday. So, or did it move my back Thursday? No, it moved my back Friday, Saturday morning. So yeah, Thursday
Saturday
probably
morning
went up
was
to my
your-
hip.
Yeah.
So Thursday and Friday we just kind of like winged it. You did a little bit of stuff in the yard and fed the tree. We got a new tree, so we fed the tree and cleaned up a little bit in the yard. Filled the bird feeders. I want to get more bird feeding. Mary, are you still watching? What kind of birds do you give the mealworms to? Are they for the robins? And do they have to be in like your house? What?
Robins, blue jays.
Well, I was wondering, do they have to
Cardinals.
be like open in the house? Like, I'm sure she already did this research, and you know me, I don't read, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask her.
Mm.
Give me that for a second.
What?
Yeah.
What's that? This?
No.
Oh, this. Okay.
So is it this
Sorry.
kind of bird? Is it this kind of bird?
Goofball.
Is it that kind of bird? Is that kind of bird?
Yeah.
That's
You
beautiful.
want to do a recap on your health issues? Tara was asking about them.
A recap like,
When she asks any updates on your health issues.
no, that's what we talked about already. That
Yeah.
other than that, I'm feeling better than I did yesterday. When I posted that, when I recorded that vlog. What'd you say?
No, I was looking at Starry
Oh.
Night. I'm sorry. Starry Night is like, seems like more people doing house projects because of COVID and having a little extra money. I had a contractor tell me he works 7 days a week now.
Oh my goodness.
'cause they're
No, we
super
don't have
busy.
any extra money, but yeah, we have.
And then Mary was saying that many birds love them. Bluebirds especially love the mealworms.
Oh, okay, good. Because we have Missouri bluebirds, and they have the most beautiful song. I think they actually made a movie about
I think so.
the bluebird of happiness. Was that a Missouri bluebird, or is this just bluebirds? I don't remember.
I don't know either.
But they're the most beautiful song. When we first moved here, we were at the storage facility that's a little bit up in the country, and I was blown away. I was like, "What is that?" And it was the most beautiful song. He was just singing to me while I was in the middle of nowhere. And that's when Jim was like, "That's a Missouri bluebird." I was like, "Aw." So I would love to draw bluebirds here.
Ooh.
More, anyway. We have a couple.
Susan said that her cat got out the other day and had caught a bird and was back inside in less than a minute. Crazy cat. Well, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a
Funny story.
funny story. When I was younger, living in Arizona, we had a couple of different cats. Actually, it was Mom and her two younger kittens that grew up with us. The youngest female of the kittens that we kept loved bringing in cicadas, lizards, birds, whatever she can get her mitts on, basically. And actually, it's considered a sign of affection when your pet cat tries to bring you in a live bird or critter of one form or another. Trying to get those things out of a vaulted ceiling house is a pain in the rump. But she brought in a mouse one day, and the mouse just acted dead. And then I noticed it was not dead, tried to run away. I grabbed the mouse by the tail, and we had a male kitten, her brother, who was just a lazy little thing. I put this mouse in front of this cat, and this cat just sat there, looked at it, looked up, looked at it, looked up, like, what am I supposed to do with it?
Oh, he was getting his animal instincts. The female is
Yeah.
always the hunter and gatherer. The male just sits there and gets fed. That's all.
But we have mockingbirds in the area we lived in Arizona, and there was one day I was in the house by myself, and through the Arcadia door, because we had that little cat door in the Arcadia door for them coming out, I'm hearing this most pathetic, almost demonic sound coming out of my backyard. And what it was is our little catcher, our critter catcher, was laying on the back porch.
What's a critter? Oh, the cat.
Yeah, the
I'm
cat.
like, what's a critter catcher? I got it. Sorry.
She was laying on the back porch, and there was a mockingbird just taunting her. And I looked at her and I said, "Well, go get it." And she looked up at me and just went, "Meow." I'm like, "What the? What possessed this?"
She's like, he's being mean to me.
You know?
I don't
Anyhow.
know. We use the multi-purpose bird seed in the bird feeder, right? It's like a wild bird seed or
Like
whatever.
yeah, it's a wild bird.
I don't know. Mary, did you get the fruit and nuts from? Where did you get that from? Is that from Walmart?
That's probably from Walmart. They have the fruit nut suet cake.
No, she's talking about her seed.
Right.
The
Well,
seed
they
bag.
have.
I thought she got the same seed we did because it looks like the same bag.
No,
The
she
white with the
might.
red writing.
I don't know. But there is one that does have dehydrated fruit and seed.
Yeah. I know. I'm saying, but the same brand, the same white
Yeah.
bag with the red writing. Okay.
Don't you guys want to get a cat? Yes, we do.
We have plans to get a cat.
Yeah. Our plans are still there. It's just for one reason or another we have not been able to get out to get a cat or go look at a cat.
Well, it's one of those things that
You can get
something always gets in the way.
that. Excuse me.
You can get it everywhere.
Yeah.
Something seems to get in the way all the time. Like first it was we were gonna wait to Jimmy got paid, and then Jimmy lost his job, and then we were waiting to get the second stimulus. No, the second stimulus was first, and then Jimmy lost his job, and then we were going, and then I hurt myself, and then we're not going. It's like there are a few
Brands of fruit and nut.
Oh, okay.
seed.
Yeah, the birds love the fruit and nut suet cakes. We have, but the starlings usually get them. See, now, I kind of like joke about it all the time because the starlings are really mean. Like, I don't not like birds. I love all kinds of birds. I say to Jim, I'm like, you can't put the bird seed out there and then discriminate which birds to give it to. But they will bully all the other birds off of the suet cake. The only bird that will bully a starling is blue jay.
A blue jay,
Blue jay.
the woodpeckers.
The woodpecker, well, the woodpecker doesn't bully them.
No, he
They're
just-
just afraid of
He just
them.
comes out of nowhere and they're
Yeah,
like, "Yikes."
he'll just start coming and they'll be like, bye. Just by his like sheer size, intimidation. The funniest thing is, and I have some videos that I think I share with Mary. That woodpecker is huge. So normally we have this bird feeder that's like a cylindrical thing and it's got like windows. And you can always see the little tiny birds sitting on the little perch and they're getting in the little hole. And when we have a bigger bird like a cardinal or like a blue jay, the cardinals don't really go on there as much, and the blue jays will like hover for a second, get some seed, and then go. This woodpecker is twice as big. I mean, he'll be upside down. He'll hang on the bottom thing with his little feet, bent his elbows bent all the way, and I say elbows because that's what they look like. And he's just like this, and his whole body is underneath the holder. I was like, God bless America. How did you do that? I was like, I can't even get off the couch without help, and you're hanging from a bird feeder going to town. So, God bless you.
Susan Steiner has mostly hummingbirds.
Oh, our hummingbird feeder also is a very popular eating spot in the yard. Mom did have it so that the cat could see it out her window, but moved it so that Mom could see it from her chair in the living room. But Mom very rarely sits in her chair in the living room, so nobody gets to enjoy the hummingbird feeder unless
Right.
you're washing dishes.
Right. Mary says that her woodpecker does the same thing.
I know. It's amazing. It's like, I feel like an Olympic gymnastics judge going like a 10. Because that's a perfect stance vault from the high bar.
Have you ever watched the woodpecker go up and down a tree?
Yeah, like 100 miles
They
an hour.
literally go upside down, right side up. It's like, how the
But the strength of these little tiny, because you can see like it's very
Twigs.
prominent. I think I'll share it on my Instagram again because blast from the past. But you can see like his little tiny arms. They look so skinny, and you're like, how are you holding up that big giant body? Those little tiny arms. Amazing. But they're beautiful. He's got a red crest, the big one, and
Yeah, the big guy.
I always call him Woody because Woody Woodpecker had a red hair. He had the red hair on, with the red crest on his head. Never see Woody Woodpecker cartoons anymore, right?
You don't see very many cartoons, period.
Well, yeah, because
Granny
a lot of things
Smith.
play on, like Nick at Night and all those like I just feel like you see Bugs Bunny once in a while, but I just never see Woody Woodpecker. It's weird.
They used to have a cartoon channel called Boomerang, and it
Yeah,
showed
they still
all
do.
the all
But
the
have you
old-
seen Woody Woodpecker there? Yeah, that's weird, right? I think you can even see like Mighty Mouse on there, and that's
Yeah.
older. Well, I guess
Mighty
just
Mouse,
as old.
Tom and Jerry,
Here I come
Hanna-Barbera.
to save the day.
all the different oldies from our childhood, our youth.
Yeah. Don't you hate when you want Taco Bell because you really want a Baja Blast Zero? So you plan your whole dinner around that, and then when you get there, they don't have it. Raise your hand if you hate that. I hate when that happens. And Peter and Mary always go to Chipotle. And I want Chipotle here so bad. When they were building a new building to put the Jimmy John's in and with a drive-thru, I was like, is that going to be
No.
Chick-fil-A? Is it going to be Chipotle? Because then they started building first I was like, is they going to build a Chick-fil-A? And then I was like, maybe it's going to be a Chipotle because the way the shape of the building was. No.
How much weight did you look doing low carbs? What?
How much weight did I lose?
Okay.
I'm sure that's what she meant, right?
Yeah. That's why I was kind of what?
How much weight did I lose doing low carbs? Which time? And I don't mean that to be facetious or funny. When I first got diagnosed as diabetic, I lost about 75 pounds just from changing my diet. Then I got older. Then I hit 40 and my metabolism slowed down. But really what had happened was I kept that weight off until I hurt my knee dancing on that Christian Ron concert. And then I was laid up for 14 weeks. And I seemed to never get my stamina back after that. I don't know, and the doctor wasn't able to tell me if I had done any damage to my internal organs, I didn't have any damage to my heart. She saw when they did a TEE, which is a transesophageal echocardiogram. She said I didn't have any infection damage around my heart, but that doesn't mean it wasn't in other places that affected yada yada, my metabolism stuff. So, but I really never got my stamina back. I have always been overweight. I was a fat baby. I was a rainbow baby, and my mother just said, feed her, feed her, feed her. Thank God I got a baby when I went to the hospital this time. And feed her, feed her, feed her, feed her, feed her. And I was like a toddler, child, adult, teenager, you name it. And I've never had a thin day or average day in my life, which I'm not mad at. It's just that forgot where I was just going with that. So that's really important, because when you have a brain fart and you're in the middle of a conversation and your brain just, and all the thoughts fall out of your ear there. Can you see them? You know what it was? Tip my tongue. The train of thought has left me at the station. I'm standing on the platform waving goodbye. I don't know. What was I talking about?
Losing weight.
Oh, yeah.
A little
Okay.
carbs.
I remember now. So every year I would put on a little bit of winter weight and lose it in the summer. My metabolism in the summer would just increase, and it would just come right off. Usually a 5 or 10 pound fluctuation. Excuse me.
You can't do that no more.
Rub my nose?
No. Lose track of your thoughts. That's my stick. That's my stick.
Your shtick or your stick? You gonna beat me with it, or is it your gig?
That doesn't.
Sorry.
As Bill Cosby once said, let the beatings commence.
The beatings will now begin. Anyway, so I lost weight doing low carb then, but then my body caught up to it. Your body kind of gets used to whatever it's going through. I had changed medications. You lose a little weight when you change medications. Then I moved here and wasn't on medication for 2 years. I was just doing diet because I didn't have any insurance. What?
No. Finish what
And then
you're
I
saying.
had medication, just half of the medication I was taking, because you could get it inexpensively for the next 2 years. And then I finally got insurance and started a proper regimen. So this time I started going, eating keto foods, but not trying to be in ketosis. I'm just eating foods that are very low carb. I'm trying not to eat the ones that are so high in fat, but I know some fat is important. And I've lost 30 pounds.
You've lost it. Yeah, I'd say at least.
I was 387 when I went to the doctor, and you weighed me the other day, and I was 357, 358. So 29. So 29 pounds from that, from September.
Yeah, well, how much of that has been not only just because of the fact that we're both changing our eating habits and our diet and whatnot? And
I couldn't tell you, honestly. You can't rewind time and play it a different way and try to see what would happen differently, unfortunately. But
because I think it's a combination of the keto foods and the Nordic foods.
It could be that I think what's making it last is that my family is being more supportive, by wanting to make their changes themselves.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times when you're in it by yourself, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That can be that could be like a hindrance to your success. But what I actually said was, I started this, and basically then like my brother died, and I was really depressed, and I wasn't able to eat my feelings for like the first time ever, but I also wasn't moving. So I said, I can't imagine if when I can start moving again, how the weight will really fall off. And then I say that, and then this is what happens. I said to Jim the other day as a joke, because I was hurting and laying in bed. He's like, you really should get up and move. I'm like, every time I get up and move, I have to sit for another 3 hours because it hurts so bad. Like, I feel like I'm hurting myself by moving. And I was like, this is because I said that. It's because I said that, and nobody wants me to be thin. God does not want me to be thin. The universe doesn't want me to be thin. I'm telling you, that's what's happening. It's my body, really, is what's happening. I feel like Mary needs to come up with another shirt. So my body may be broken, but my smile works. But we really need to come up with something like, my body is under protest.
Marsha's going. She's got to go.
Bye, Marsha. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Just why doesn't my body work? My body is shutting down. It's going to sleep. It's rebooting. That's good. My body is rebooting. Body rebooting. And then like have like one of those like spinning wheels of death. What? What are you hiding? What does it say?
Did you hear about that huge Harry Potter store opening in New York City?
I did. I shared it with my sister Alicia, who lives there in New York still. I did.
Bunch of Potterheads, you people are.
Look who's talking, Ravenclaw. You act like you're not into it too. Look at him. He's trying. He's so trying right not to. So trying. He's so trying. Hey! Hey! That's the bed knee.
Oh, I forgot what side I was sitting on. My body doesn't. Nebraska girl going on.
My body doesn't like me. I like that one. My body what?
Doesn't like me.
Oh, that's what you read.
Yeah.
Yes. My body is on strike. But my brain is doing all the work.
We've been on for a little over now.
Bye. How long?
67 minutes.
Oh boy.
Just you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't even look at the time. Jim just let me know that we've been on for a little bit more than an hour. So that's usually like the time, because then it takes forever to upload the live stream. Anything longer than that, I mean, well, now that we have the new Wi-Fi, it's a little bit better. But before we go, does anybody have any final questions or concerns or messages or any of that stuff? Just let us know. Bye, DC. DC said bye.
Mm-hmm.
DC liked the comics. I missed it.
My mind wants to get up and go. My body says, yeah, right. I have those days. Yeah.
That's it, Susan, on a t-shirt. So people know. People know.
Everybody's starting to say bye.
Bye, everybody. Susan, I might have to use that one. My mind wants to get up and go, and my body wants to.
Oh, have something to say. I love you guys. We love you too, Mary.
Love you too, Mary.
And Peter. If
Mary,
he's
there we go.
watching.
Make a t-shirt that says, my mind wants to get up and go, and my body says.
Yeah, right.
Well, actually, it would rhyme if we say, my body wants to get up and go, and my mind says hell to the no. That would be good. That's a nice rhyming t-shirt we'll make. Bye.
Let's see, Nebraska Girl says, you're real, and that's why I like watching you both.
It's so much easier to just be yourself than to try to pretend to be someone else. I don't know. It just is. I wish I could tell you I was that talented to be able to be someone else, but I'm not.
I can't read that person's name. Just joined, but want to say I saw Jim's ponytail and the other day in bedroom cleanup, and want to say that looks great. Thank you.
Thanks. I love it.
We love it.
I love it. I even like it when it's out. It still looks like a decent, like he can brush it back and it still looks okay, you know? I like it. So, bye everybody. We love you. And, as always, see you next time. What?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said
Sorry.
what?
No, I said, yep.
Bye. We're going. We're going. We're going. Stop.